Hi everyone, I am Céline Remy, the Intimacy Angel, and today's video I'm going to share with you a tantric sex practice that you can start to try tonight. So if you are ready to know the secret path to endless orgasms and extended lovemaking, then press the like button and thumbs up for this video and make sure you also subscribe to my channel.
Research suggests CBD products may improve libido by reducing anxiety. And no, CBD is not psychoactive. It does not get you high. A recent survey of 5,398 Americans from Remedy Review, a website that focuses on CBD and natural health remedies, found that 9.3% of respondents have taken CBD for sex. The majority of those respondents said their orgasms were more intense after taking CBD. If you are interested in experimenting with CBD in your sex life, I have found a top quality CBD product for you. Their full spectrum CBD comes from premium, sustainably farmed hemp plants, which are processed in the United States. Plus, they have no harmful solvents, chemicals, toxic compounds, or impurities. To get up to 51% off while supplies last, go to CelineRemy.com/go/CBD or click on the link below.
So maybe you are a beginner when it comes to tantric sex, or maybe you are more seasoned and trying to find a few new things to add to your lovemaking. Now, why would you have tantric sex? It allows you to experience sexual bliss and connects you to something deeper than just the physical. Whether you want to call it spiritual or whatever else, it is something that is beyond the physical that takes the sex out of just that physicality of it. I also think that when you approach sex more from that tantric path, sex becomes this endless playground where it never is boring. So I'm going to give you 4 steps to follow to start to practice tantric sex together. Number 1, you want to set an intention. So this is going beyond just having sex for the sake of sex. This is about having an intention. And maybe it's about having better sex or bringing the two of you closer together or whatever else. Maybe one of you is feeling a little bit stressed and you want to release stress, or maybe you have some pain in your body and you want to call in healing. The idea here is to bring this intention, to call in the energy so that you can start to focus on something bigger than just the lovemaking. When you are setting your intention, it's also important to create a beautiful setting, a setting that is inviting for the lovemaking. So pay attention to your bedroom if that's where you are going to be making love. Maybe you want to have some candles or dim lighting or just a beautiful throw on the bed, anything that will invite your senses and take you into a different mood and simply create something that will invite you to be more present into your body. So now that you've set your intention, you are ready to move to our step number 2, and it's about synchronizing your breathing, or at least paying attention to your breath. There are multiple ways that you can do that. So you could be sitting facing each other and looking into each other's eyes and breathing together. So you both inhale and exhale together. But you can also take this breath a little bit further and do what I call alternate breathing. And the idea behind that is when you are exhaling, your lover is inhaling. When you are inhaling, your lover is exhaling. And when you are inhaling and your partner is exhaling, you are taking your partner in. When you are exhaling, you are then making love and penetrating your lover. So through the breath, you can start to play. So if you breathe together, it will bring you in unison, bring your energies in harmony. When you bring in alternate fashion, it will help you build up more sexual energy. So I would suggest that you give both breathing a try because they each have something very unique. And I think that being in unison will really help to sync the energy, especially if you are both coming from a busy day or you feel stressed. While the alternate breathing will create such a deeper intimacy, and you could be sitting on each other's lap, like in what's called yabyam. So the man is sitting, you could be prepping yourself with a pillow underneath your butt. If it's uncomfortable, you can be seated Indian style or with your legs straight, or you could even be on a chair if that feels better for you and you need a little bit of back support, while the woman will be seated on top of the man. And then you can really relax into an embrace and breathe like that. And then you start playing with the alternate breathing, imagining that you are taking your lover in and then penetrating your lover. That's a very hot practice. Now you are ready for step number 3. You want to let the intensity build. One of the biggest thing about Tantra and Tantric lovemaking is the idea that it's not about the destination, but it's more about the journey. And building the intensity will look like getting close to your edge and coming back down, and that the two of you are doing this together. So it will require a little bit of communication, because you need to read your partner's body, but you also need to let your partner know, especially if you're the guy and you're like, if she does one more movement, it will take me over the edge and she needs to stop, then let her know. And the idea behind that is that you are going to surf those waves of pleasure and orgasm together. And that's amazing, because then you can ride these waves of bliss without ever having to end. You can end whenever you choose to, not because your body is doing that. And the more you're able to stay into this heightened state of pleasure, the more you start to have and cultivate sexual energy, so that at the end of the lovemaking, you are feeling energized by the lovemaking rather than depleted. So let the intensity build over time. And my step number 4 is to be present. And you want to explore your partner's entire body. Too often people focus straight on what really turns them on, or the genitals, but you want to think about all the other body parts and the multiple erogenous zones on the bodies. When you do that, you can turn your entire body into this orgasmic vehicle. And there's no more limitation that pleasure can only be felt in your genitals. It's something that you can start to feel in your entire body. You can become multi-orgasmic. You can become have full body orgasms, and that feels so amazing. Remember that this is all about having unrushed lovemaking, and being present means paying attention to the little things. It means that you can change and switch things if it doesn't feel as good. It also means that you can just be in the moment together. You don't have to do anything. Practice a little bit of stillness. Practice the same breathing practices that you started with while you are making love, and notice how it can enhance your lovemaking as well. So there you have it. You have your 4th step to start to practice tantric sex tonight with your beloved. So remember, you are going to set the intention and you are going to set the stage. You're going to breathe together, and then it is all about building the intensity and being present. Remember, lovemaking is about the journey and not the destination. Above all, have fun, be willing to make a fool of yourself, and focus on the intimacy and the connection with your beloved. I hope today's video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be seeing you in the next video.